Hi everybody. I just wanted to come and make a YouTube video. It's my first one. Yay! I wanted to make a video on how I colored my hair. I've been getting a lot of questions about how I did it and the products that I used. All the products that I have here, for the exception of the developer, I already had that from dyeing a weave a really long time ago. All these things can be found at your local dollar store. So I used half a box to start off with, half a box. You can always add more if you need some later. And I used a 1/4 cup of peroxide. The peroxide, it doesn't have to be completely runny. I started off with having mine a little bit thicker, just so it was easier to apply. I literally just lifted the 40% developer. Yeah, I mean, this was just something I use. I wouldn't recommend using it. You don't really need it. And just pour as much honey as you like. Not too much. It's really just supposed to help the moisturizing of your hair after you apply it and you wash it. I do kind of have sensitive skin, and I will say I did use gloves. I treated this as a dyeing process, and when you dye your hair with any type of chemical, you need to use gloves. I had a towel around my neck. I had gloves that stopped about right here. I would recommend, if you have a long sleeve t-shirt, an old t-shirt you don't want to wear any other time, or you don't need, try to wear that, just because when you put the mixture on your hair, it does drip, it does get messy, it will get all over the place. It's easy to remove from the surfaces that it does get on, but when it does get on your skin, it can irritate your skin. So I will advise you to try to wear a long sleeve shirt. Do wear gloves. Don't pick up the mixture with your hand. I know I saw some YouTube videos where they picked up the mixtures with their hands and they applied it on your hair, and I figured, well, hey, if the mixture can turn my hair a different color, it might can do something to my skin too. So definitely wear gloves just to protect your skin. So to get back to it, I dipped my brush in the mixture and I put it on my hair like that. And I tried to keep my fingers to where, I didn't want the mixture to go. I did kind of, use my brush and do it like this towards the top, just because you want to get a little color up there. You don't want it to look as light as your tips does, but you do want your roots to kind of, get a little brown, look like a transition. So you want to do like a nice transition. And I'm not a professional, but I will say that I didn't want to have, just my hair held here and then it'd be like a mark where you can see where, my hair stopped. I kind of wanted it to transition, as you can see, and I think I did a very good job of doing that. So after you lather it on your hair, I did also use foil. You don't really have to do it. You don't have to use it. But I did use it. Like I said, I did treat this as like a dyeing process. So after I had my section of hair, and after I put it on, I took the foil, I put it under my hair, and I folded the foil over and I folded it up like that. So since it was kind of runny and dripping everywhere, the foil helps it from getting on my face and getting on my skin. So I did that all over. I had 3 sections. I had one here, one here, one here, one here, one here, one here. And as you can see, since I did the front first, my front was in, it processed longer than it did the back. And that's what I wanted exactly. I wanted the front to be lighter, so that's why I started with the front. So if you want your back to be lighter, I suggest you start with your back first and then work your way up so that the back can process quicker. After that, I have a hooded dryer. So after my whole head was wrapped in foil, I took a shower cap and I put it over top of my head. And then I sat under a hooded dryer on the heat of medium. And I sat under there for probably a good 40 minutes. I didn't stay the complete 45 minutes just because I noticed that the front was getting really light. And it was a really pretty color, and it was how I wanted it. So after 40 minutes, that was good for me. And plus, like I said, the front process, you know, longer than it did the back because I did that first. But also, since I have so much hair, it did take me a little while to do this whole head, even in sections, just because it's a lot of hair to get through. Just some facts: I've never dyed my hair. I've been natural for 3 years. This is all shrinkage. My hair is very, very long. This is all shrinkage. Yep. I've officially reached bra strap length in the back, so that's really good. My hair, like I said, is a color 2. I did not use bleach. These were the only products that I used, and I sat under a hooded dryer for 40 minutes. And then after that, I rinsed it out. When you rinse it out, you want to make sure that you rinse your hair out with conditioner. I just use the cheap conditioner from the dollar store just to get the product out. So to get the product out, literally all you do is you rinse your hair and then put the conditioner all over it and condition it and then rinse it out. After you do this, it's very important for you to deep condition. And I say this just because any dyeing process or lightening of your hair, especially when you're going from black to lighter color, you need to add some moisture to your hair and deep condition. So I used a deep conditioner, and I also use mayo in my hair. I know some of you guys are like, what? Mayo stinks. But mayonnaise is a very good conditioner for the hair, especially a deep conditioner for the hair. It adds so much moisture to natural hair. So just some of the products that you can find in your home. I mean, I don't really eat mayonnaise like that, but it was in my refrigerator, so, you know, why not use it so it doesn't go to waste? So I applied the mayonnaise and the deep conditioner on my hair, and then I used a separate shower cap. This is not the same shower cap that I used in dye process. I threw that away, but I used a new shower cap, and then I sat under my dryer for probably a good 30 minutes, and then I rinsed it out, and my hair was very, very soft. I will say that after I dyed my hair was really blonde. I mean, as you can tell, it's not as blonde as it was. I mean, you can see a little bit, but, you know, after it dries and sets a little bit, you know, the tones set, and it doesn't look as bright as it did when I had it all wet and when I first took it out. Right now my hair is still air drying. No, I did not pick my hair. No, I don't have gel in my hair. This is just water and deep condition. This is actually the second day. I did this process yesterday. But I did deep condition today just to add some more moisture, and I won't deep condition anymore this week, but next week I'll make sure to deep condition. You want to make sure that you have moisture in your hair, whether that's deep conditioning, putting a leave-in conditioner on your hair before you go to bed, or when you get ready to do your hair. Whatever your process is, make sure you condition. So that is all for my lightening process. I was very nervous when I did this. I just didn't want my hair to be red. I didn't care what other color it turned. I just didn't want it to be red. But this turned out very good. You know, if you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the link below. I probably will start doing some more YouTube videos. I have some hair that I wanted to review, some wigs, so they will be coming up soon after I edit them. But thanks for watching. Be very careful while dyeing your hair. Make sure you do it on healthy hair. Make sure your hair is not damaged. You didn't over dye your hair. Your hair isn't breaking off. If you do have those things, I would not recommend doing this to your hair at all. This is lightening my hair. I've never had my hair dyed, and I did not use any bleach. So if you have any more questions you would like me to answer, please leave them in the comment box below.